We're here talking with Bloomsburg University head wrestling coach John Stutzman. The Huskies have just announced their 2010-11 schedule. It's pretty ambitious, John. Tell us about some of the teams and events coming to the Nelson Fieldhouse this coming winter.
Well, first of all, we open up with Penn State. They're coming off a ninth place finish at the national tournament. They're going to be much more improved last year. I think initially I wanted to tone my schedule down a little bit from the last couple of years, but as you can see, I think it got even tougher. So we got to be ready for the start November 12th, I think, against Penn State.
You've got, in addition to Penn State, you've got an ACC team coming in for the first time in probably a long time.
Well, Steve Ansaravich had a lot to do with that. He's a local kid out of Bloomsburg. He's a top assistant there at NC State, and he wants to come back home and get a chance to wrestle, have his team wrestle in front of his home fans. So what better way to bring a local kid back to Bloomsburg and represent his university and wrestle us. So I thought it was a great, it was good for him and good for us to get ACC power in here.
And in addition to teams like West Virginia and Edinburgh, we've also got two championship events coming to Bloomsburg, the PSACs and the EWLs. Real challenging two home events like that in the same year.
I don't know how I got that scheduled. That's kind of, but it worked out in our favor, I think. Next year we have, I think I figured it out, 9 events here at Nelson Fieldhouse. I've been getting a little bit of flack in the last couple of years not having enough home matches. So this year I think we got a great home schedule. Not only are we wrestling the PSACs and EWLs, you got Binghamton coming here. They finished 21st at the national tournament. UPenn had another All-American last year. We're going there though, but they're a top-level program. Edinburgh comes here. Drexel and Buffalo's coming here. It's a great schedule, and we're really excited about it.
And you mentioned Penn on the road. That's a new addition to the Huskies schedule. Also, again, challenging going to Pitt with the conference meet, Clarion, Cleveland State, but you also got the Navy Classic and the Northeast Duel. So
it doesn't get easy for us. At the Northeast Duels, we're going to wrestle Northern Iowa again. We're going to wrestle American, which is a top 20 program in the country, and we're going to wrestle George Mason. Like I said, our schedule's tougher now than it's ever been, and I'm actually more excited about this team at this point in time than I've been in the last 5 years. We have a great group of young kids, all freshmen and sophomores, a couple seniors. All these guys are training hard this summer. They've been up here all summer long, hitting the weights and training. I think it's going to be a special group. And I know I said that a little bit in the past, but I really believe in this team, and I believe in this group. They're just a special group of kids, and they're going to do it. They're going to win at a high level, and that's the goals here.
Well, you've got the end of June right now. You've got a couple months to rest up and get ready for challenging winter.
Camp season, Tom. We don't rest here. We go.
All right. Well,
rest is for the weary.
And of course, we want folks to register for camps at bucamps.com. Make sure you go there and sign up, and you can learn from the Huskies. Learn it the Husky way.
The Husky way, the Husky way, the right way, the Bloom way.
There you go. Well, good luck to you the rest of the summer, John.
Thanks, Tom.